Hey friends, Phil Ruiz here, Phil the Factory Worker, as I am been dubbed, and I just want to share another video post for you. Hopefully I'll make this a little bit shorter because I sometimes tend to get into the move of things and start rambling on about some stuff. Hopefully I don't lose you in the process, but I'll try to make this one quickly because I'm on a mission to be able to put out a video every day, and whether people are viewing it or you view it or not, or if anybody views it, it doesn't matter. It gets me in front of the camera, getting familiar, getting to the point where I will get exposure, and it'll be valuable exposure to people. I believe that every video post that I put out is valuable because I need to think that way, and you should too if you decide to take on this type of marketing strategy. And one of the great things though that I learned from the business that I'm in right now is that when we do our personal development, when we listen to our daily audios and we read our books that we're reading, of course I've shared the book that I'm reading right now. It's called The Secrets of a Millionaire Mind, which is a fantastic book. That gives you the insights and the understanding of how our business, our industry works, and how we need to keep our mind focused on things that are positive, moving, and value packed for people, because there's a lot of people out there that were just like me before, who didn't really understand what certain things were involved in starting a business online and how you needed to go about to get that information. I learned a lot of my own. I did a lot of getting on lists and listening to people, and then of course weeding the lists out and getting on the few who are making it happen. And a couple of the ones that are really great are Dave Wood, Dave Sharp, Tracy Walker, Tony Rush, those type of people, those type of leaders, because they are value-packed leaders. I myself, I'm a value-packed person, and I'm going to be a value-packed leader once my team gets to the point of needing me to help them. I have a lot of information that I can share with people that if they needed to know how certain things worked, or how we go about to build our business, because I do it every single day. I do work in a factory, and I just wanted to let you know, if I can ever touch anybody, I would love to touch the ones, or not touch literally, but in here touch you, that if you do have a job, you can do this business. There are no excuses why you can't. You have to have the belief, okay? And I've talked about this in other videos. You have to have that strong desire and want to build something that is going to take you beyond your years of working. I'm not going to be able to work my job every single day, year in, year out. I'm just not going to be able to do it, man. Your body breaks down. It doesn't do anything good for you. Not only that, but financially, it's not going to get you anywhere. So, if you have a regular job and you need, and you're looking into this, and you cut on my video, and I just wanted to tell you that I am that person. I am that person who is working a regular job and building a business. And every minute that I have, every chance that I get when I'm at my job, I'm doing something for my business. A lot of people don't have that opportunity right now because whether they work in a factory. I do work in a factory, but the job that I have allows me time to be able to stop, sit down, and then I focus on my business. I read, I get on my laptop to whatever time I have. I do it, man. Every single day I do it. Because I know that this business that we have right here, especially with the one that I got, which is the Empower Network, is it is it, man. It is it. I don't need to try to think of any fancy word to explain what it is. There's guys like Justin Varengia, who's made $26,000, maybe over $30,000 last month, and I'm sure he's on to break that record this month. You got people like Tracy Walker, who made $40,000 in a single month, doing the same thing that we're doing. They're regular people doing the same thing that we are. All you need to do is get in it and get it going. That's all you need to do. What people make and the incomes that they make has nothing to do with the way you're going to be building your business. It has nothing to do with the way I'm building my business. Okay? The thing that is important is that we get ourselves involved in the game. We get ourselves into the right mind frame, the right thinking of how we need to go about to write a post. I went to the gym this morning, and I listened to my audio that Dave Wood did. I've listened to that for like a week straight, and I'm going to listen to it for another 2 or 3 weeks, because every time I listen to it, it gets me into that way of thinking that, this is what I need to write about. this is where my mind is going, this is where my thoughts are, and I put it down, man. I freaking put it down. And it's a great thing, man, because we try to expose the business to people who are who are hurting, people who need to have the light turned on, the switch flipped, so that they can see that what they are doing is not working for them. Instead of struggling, and I talked to a guy last night after I got off of work, and we were talking about the business he was in, because he's in an online business as well, in the same company that I work for, factory. And he's in a well-known company, and he's having the struggles too. And he's just now realizing that getting on the internet is what's going to help him to build his business. He was doing it all by the regular old school way, the way they tell you to do it, And now he's thinking about getting online, and he knows what I do, and I don't push it on him, but we sat and talked for a little bit, and it just opened up my eyes to how many people there are out there still who are in a business online, who don't know anything about the Empower Network, don't have a clue of what we do, but think that we're a separate business that is in competition with them, and that's not the case. I just wanted to do this video today, man, because we talk about humility and how we have to get ourselves out of the way in order to build our businesses the right way, and we do that, and when we do that, we're able to expose our business to people in a brighter light, in a light that is in a positive manner, in a positive way, so that they see the excitement that people have, they accept that, and then they move to take action, and that's the process that it has to happen. Dave Wood is a master at explaining and getting you into that right frame of mind, and so is Dave Sharp when we have our calls on Monday night, and they have that mastery way of getting you to believe in what we're doing, getting you to understand that it's within us. It has nothing to do with the company, has nothing to do with the comp plan, has nothing to do with how different people are building their business and what they're making. We have to focus on what we do in our business. I focus on my business every single day, on what I have to do, the tasks that I have to do, the videos that I have to make, the blog that I have to write, the optimizing that I have to do. All of that I focus on. The different tools that I use in order to and the resources in order to get my content out there, to get my voice out there. That is such a beautiful thing in this industry. It has nothing that in the factory that I work can come close to the excitement that I get when I do this every single day, because I know the path that it's going to take me. I know that it's going to take me out of being able to get out of the factory and being able to get my family to where they want to go, or where they want to be, and how we want to live. I know that. I've never done a video when I try to say that I'm making big money doing this thing, because that's not the truth. It's not what I'm about. It's not me throwing any figures out, and I've said that in previous video and posts. I am just sharing the product with you. I can't build your business for you. I know that it's the top-notch business that we have. I know how big it is, and I know how I just know it is the badass thing right now on the internet. I know that. I'm just trying to get that word out and let you take a look for yourself. My link is right here, man. All you need to do is take a look for yourself. You're not obligated to do anything else except take a look at what we have. And by you believing that it can happen, it will happen. It will happen. If you have a business right now that you're working at, it will happen. But you have to believe, man. You have to have that type of training that's not just on the products. It's not just on how to go talk to people. You have to have the training on putting you in the right frame of mind, believing with all your heart, believing with all your mind that this is going to happen. This is the way it is. I just had to share that, man, because I get really excited when I do my business. I get excited when I do a blog post and I see it up on the screen, and I syndicate it out to people and to the different websites, the different article websites, and I love it, man. I really do. It's a gratifying feeling, and so I just wanted to share that with you. Believe in what you do. Believe in what you're doing. Get into the personal development. Get into the reading that helps you do it. You know, you have to do that. This is Phil Ruiz, Phil the factory worker, soon to be Phil the work from home worker, coming to you live from my home office here in Cedar Lake, Indiana. I love this business, man. That's a wrap.